Hey guys, it's Main here, back in with another IE review. This time we're doing another one on stream. We actually just, instead of doing one live on stream and giving it away, I did one in the Discord. Just first person to at me had their IE review, and that was Zebra. So he got the fast fingers on this one. So let's honestly just delve straight into it. Try to be conscientious of time. Zebra, I think you're in chat, so if you have anything in particular you want to discuss or want focused on for your account, feel free to message it right now. I'll just go ahead and do a brief overview while you type that out, just to see generally where your account is at, see what we can advise. So first thing I'm going to do, you're probably World 6. Looks like you are. In fact, you've eclipsed all of World 6. You've eclipsed all the worlds, so you're pretty deep, pretty end game. Refinery's really decently leveled, so you're not that bad. 12k stamps. Alchemy's doing pretty well. Looks like you're probably an hourly clicker. Oh wow, you even have 1,000 on the second bubbles. Okay, so you're pretty far progressed, I'd say. We got some iodized sigils. Just finished World 6 Eclipse. Nice. Alright. So I would definitely put you in the endgame category. I think that's no question there. Your prints are pretty high. You have 1 billion prints. It's been a long time since you've reprinted, and I think you should probably consider biting the bullet and reprinting soon. If you want to eke out a little bit more efficiency, I would maybe do some... Never mind. I would probably get this vial up to 13 first and then go for the reprint. Maybe. I mean, Breezy Souls are going to be a pain in the ass to get to level 13. You're only going to get a little bit of efficiency doing this anyways, so you can probably honestly just reprint now. The one thing I'd probably have you... Oh my god. The one thing I'd absolutely recommend you do before you do reprint is get your tools up to a higher level. Like, on every single character, you should be at the very minimum Marble Glass at your point of the game. There's no reason why you should be at gold pickaxes having eclipsed all the worlds. You're suffering in terms of efficiency, so your prints could really gain a lot by increasing your gear, upgrading it to the... Honestly, in your case, I would recommend the main tool of your character should be God Shard. Also, if you hear my chair squeaking, I apologize. I need to apply some like WD-40 or something to this. But I'd recommend your main tool for the character be God Shard because of the amount of efficiency that tool provides is insane. The pickaxe gives 35% mining efficiency. You get 12% from the fishing pole. You get 12% from the axe. You get 12% from the net. I would highly recommend getting God Shard of that character specific tool so you can get a lot of efficiency and get higher prints in that area. That goes for every single character, so I'd really try. Save up some God Shard. Compared to the weapons and the armor set, the God Shard bars are really not that expensive, so it's something you could definitely do. But overall, you should try to get all of your gear, tools-wise, into Marble Glass. And then for printing, I'd probably recommend getting everyone into Marble Glass with their skilling specific like boot. So you have deep sea galoshes, you have fibrous footings, you have rough rockers, and you have spaggy Westerados. These give you a ton of catching efficiency. These outscale the all stat percent in terms of raw efficiency it provides. So get those resource specific boots, and the rest of them are going to be Marble Glass for the percent all stat that it provides. Cool. Okay. Other thing I saw while glancing at your account is the carry capacity bags. I mean, this is something that's minor. Obviously, I'm not going to harp on it too much, and I'm not going to yell at you for this, but of the easier things to do for your account progression, you can probably get a lot of these skilling bags like maxed out and given to all of your characters, like 5 million Fireflies, 5 million Cauliflofish, 5 million God Shard Ore, 5 million Effervescent Logs, 5.5 million Owleos. These two are going to be a pain, but all those you can give to your characters relatively easily, especially after you reprint. It shouldn't be that that big of a problem. The reason I mention that is because I saw your skill levels are all relatively low across your characters. So if you do want to do skilling, obviously the nice bonus of doing skilling, getting your skill levels up, is that you're going to be getting some of the resources as well. So you may as well get some carry capacity bags, so it's not too much of a pain to put them away when you do end up picking up all the resources. Just a little side thing. Obviously, it's not the most important priority for you to do, but that's something you can do. And obviously, it's just nice just to say, you have a nice, well-rounded account. Everyone has their carry capacity up. It's not, no one's, I don't know. To me, I think that way. I think it's better to have everyone with like as high of a bag as you possibly can, but that's just me. Anyways, let's go through World 1 and World 5, or World 1 and World 6, and see what we can suggest. So you, it seems like you don't have the super bit for level 30, so you're for the most part maxed out where you can be in a short amount of time. Yeah, you could definitely use the printer output from the mastery too. We'll get there. Hold on, I'm getting off topic. So yeah, you definitely don't have the level 30 hydrogen stamp decreaser, so it's going to take you a little bit longer to get to 90% atom cost reduction. But with iodized sigils, hold on. With iodized sigils and carry capacity, you can get to level 220 multi-tool stamp with the 90% atom reduction here, with a gilded stamp, and with the rucksack prayer, with the catching bag, and all the star signs for carry capacity, you can eke out multi-tool level 220. So that's something you can grind for. It'll give you a decent amount more all-skill efficiency, which gets scaled, obviously, by your efficiency and all that stuff. Saving up bricks, I think you're talking about crystalline. Crystalline as well is also a good one to keep out for. Now, as you're like 12,000 stamp level, so you're relatively endgame. Keep in mind, some of the stamps that you focus on are going to be some of the harder ones. So Matty Bag Stamp, Mason Jar Stamp, Crystalline, Ladle Stamp, Multi-Tool Stamp, all those ones are really, really important, and some that you need to try to max out, and you're going to have to rely on atom discount here and there to try to get those up. With the Matty Bag Stamp, there is a bug. I don't want to advertise it too much because I'm pretty sure this falls outside of terms of service, but it is possible to get the level 420 Matty Bag Stamp, which I accidentally did. So I accidentally used a bug and I got this 10 levels higher than it's supposed to, but 410 is the, all intents and purposes, the maximum that your Matty Bag Stamp can go with iodized sigils. So you can you can spend your atom resources to do that, your atom discount, your gilded stamp. This is something that you can try to push for. It's a lot easier if you have the level 30 atoms, but end game, this is kind of what stamps turn into, is trying to get your carry capacity up to eventually upgrade the other stamps and upgrade, you know, just be able to carry more stuff for like tome progress and such. Anyways, I will not explain in detail how I did that. I pinged Hour about it, and we talked about it just a little bit, but it is confirmed. It is an unintended feature, so I don't want to advertise it because it could potentially get me and other people banned, so I don't want to do that. So if I advertise it and you use it, you could get banned, and I don't want that to happen. Anyways, just know 410 is the max material bag stamp that you can possibly get. Anyways, your alchemy is actually doing pretty well. I think you're an hourly clicker based off of some of the bubble levels that you have. You're definitely using atoms from what I can tell for Warrior's Rule and Archer or Bust, or my god, what is this one called? Mage's Best. So these are decent. You don't need to spend any more atoms or any more resources on these. These are good. You can stop clicking on these. These are completely fine where they are. The base bubbles, if you can upgrade them with hourly clicks, you can do that. You know, come back to it every few then, because these get scaled by the other multiplier bubbles. So definitely a great way to scale your all stat. Molt Orange, Premagreen, and Severe Purple, these are another great one to focus on. Looks like they're relatively high. I wouldn't recommend spending more time or more atoms on these right now. Skilling, Sanic Tools, you can probably get up a little bit more. Hardy Diggy's definitely really, really good. You're fine there. Strong Tools, you're fine there. Dream of Ironfish, you can maybe get up to like a 92, 95% capacity. You have Fly in Mind if you want, or more fly prints. Tree Sleeper is definitely a very nice one. You can get up even more. Definitely use your atoms on this if you're trying to get higher scaling efficiency. Damage-wise, yeah, Skolobot is definitely good. The auto reviewer. Maybe what you want to do is try to get power try 1, try 2, and try 3 up. You obviously don't need damage necessarily, but if you want to hit higher tiers of higher multi-kill per tier in the early worlds, there is one little thing endgamers kind of utilize a little bit. If you see here, the highest multi-kill tier that you can possibly hit on any mob in the game, well, as far as I know, it's confirmed for Gmush. It's 52. So what that means is any damage past 46Q is actually superfluous. So you can kind of abuse that to some extent to get more Gmush kills by actually equipping Fiber of Absence. This is the very niche case for where Fiber of Absence is actually good. where you're over capping on multi-kill per tier. You still see I'm still hitting 52 multi-kill per tier. I'm running almost 25 million kills per hour. If I take off Fiber of Absence, I'm going to drop by like 300k kills per hour or something. But this is it's like the only use case you can possibly use Fiber of Absence. So getting more damage on your character actually can help you in this very niche scenario. So keep that in mind. If you're hitting above that 52Q damage and you're not hitting that with Fiber of Absence, I would maybe suggest upgrading your damage bubbles a bit more so you can get more G-Mush kills. Just a little note for you. Okay. Big one you can also focus on. Now that the land rank update came out, one of the big things to focus on is trying to get as much crop evolution chance as you possibly can. The new glassy crops that came out require an insane amount of evolution chance, and it's impossible to get them all right now as far as I know. So you need to start scaling all the different ways to get crop evo as high as you possibly can. My cat in the background is screaming because I didn't give her enough food. Anyways, Cropius Mapper is a fantastic bubble. The way this works, every single character that you push to Samurai Guardians is going to give you 2.11% crop evo chance for every single portal. So, I don't know, how many portals are there in World 6, actually? I don't even know. It's like 13 or something. So 13 times 2.11 times your 10 characters. It's a massive increase to crop efficiency. To crop evo chance. So get this to a point where you can adamant and then start adding it to about like a 90% capacity. This is definitely something you want to focus on, especially now that that land rank came out and crop evo actually matters as opposed to before it didn't. So definitely get this to a point where you can adamant, start adaming it, get it up to get some more crop evo chance. Yeah, it was for every character. It's not for one character. So this is for every single character that you push to Samurai Guardians. So character 1 through 10 gets this 2.11 per portal per character. So it's a massive increase to crop evolution chance. Well, rather, it's a base to crop evolution chance, which is how the multiplier starts scaling. So get this bubble up. Do the stamp as well. The crop evo stamp. Where is it? Somewhere down here. It's like Ice Fish or something. There it is. Oh, it's only level 45. You can definitely get this up. Don't use your Atom discount or Gilded Stamp. You can just like raw dog this and level this up as normal. When it starts taking a lot, obviously just use your Gilded Stamps, use your Atom discount, whatever. Try to get this up. This is a great way to get crop evo chance as well. Vials, these are good. I looked at these. You're pretty much at like the hard cap for vials for the most part. There are some. Oh my god, you even have the Iron Bar vial. Okay, yeah, you're doing fine. Don't have any problems with that. Hey Kite, what's up? Other than that, your bubbles are fine. Like I said, Power Try 1, Try 2, and Try 3, you can maybe get that up to level 450. That should be about the 90% capacity, 95%. Sigils, you're doing good here. Dreamcatcher is a great one. Peculiar Vial is another great one. Emoji Veggie is fantastic. Trove, also fantastic. I wouldn't worry about 2 stars. And I think you have all the other ones that are okay. So, yeah, I think you're focusing on the ones that are okay. Maybe get your characters off of 2 stars, instead focus on Emoji Veggie. That's more important than it is 2 stars. Hamster to level 4. Yeah, you can do that to level 4. It's going to take a little bit, but that's definitely grindable to level 4. Yeah, your prints, as I said, I think you're well overdue for a reprint. I don't know where you are with summoning, but if you finished summoning, I think you have... I don't know if this is actually updated for Cyan battles, but if you finish summoning... I would highly recommend trying to fix, rather reprint, because you're due for a reprint relatively soon. Death Note, everything's eclipsed. Your shrine levels are doing great. Buildings are building. You have 90 plus towers. If you haven't done worship in a while, this could be something you could try to do. Your skulls, I'd probably try to get them into Dreadnought skulls, the red ones. Just because they give you all stat, it'll give you more skill efficiency, blah, 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 more upgrade slots, you know, so on and so forth. Just a better thing to do. Again, increase your character power. Also, you have... Some of these skulls are relatively low, so I could probably recommend doing that. Reprint after getting tools is the big... Yeah, definitely. In the tips and tricks, there is a little guide, little thing, or rather, should be a little guide or thing for a sampling checklist. You can use that I'd recommend using that to keep yourself on track when you're reprinting. Tower defense is something you can definitely try to go back and do. I feel like 130 is really, really low. You can get more meal cook speed, you can get more bits for gaming, you can get more damage, class EXP, skill EXP, all this stuff. I would really recommend try to get this up like another 40 levels. That should be really, really easy for you, and it shouldn't take as necessarily long or notoriously long as tower defense normally takes. Like 130 to 170 to 180 is like relatively easy and fast for you to do. Breezy battle is something you can also do. I would actually recommend probably spending some time trying to get breezy battle up because you need to get that vial to level 13. Definitely very easy one to do when you get this up, especially because I saw your V-Man's like level 130 worship, so you're more than fine getting your characters up to do that. Okay. Not bad. I'd recommend maxing out Beefy for real just for the tome progress. I wouldn't necessarily recommend equipping this now, but I'd max it out just for like a few extra tome points because there is a tome thing for increasing the level of your prayers or so on and so forth. Your meal cooking speed looking fine. I mean, your meals are fine. I think you have some food lust stacks, so you can try to upgrade some of the later meals. You can probably upgrade soda, for example, just to get you some more meal cooking speed. Every single level of a meal increases your cooking speed by a lot because of the V-Man talent, Blood Marrow. So I'd highly recommend trying to get that up as soon as you can. And it looks like you have finished Cyan based off your book levels here. So doing good, doing great there, no issues. Okay, lab. Yeah, let's talk about, Rift. Let's talk about Rift for a second. So yeah, you're missing some printer output, missing printer output, printer output, printer output, skill efficiency here. Yeah, you are missing a few things from Rift, from skill mastery specifically, that can actually give you some pretty good bonuses. So you're missing 1, 2, 3, 4% printer output. You're missing the 5% all skill efficiency for cooking mastery. Cooking mastery is actually really easy, quote, to get to level 500 overall for your account because of these pearls. If you have Dude, obviously this is extremely easy. If you don't have Dude, you can link some characters here and there to Flutterbyss to get you a Divinity Pearl. Kilroy also gives you Divinity Pearls. And I think there's another way. I think the level up... no Dude. There's this level up gift. Every time you level a skill up, your character up, you get a chance of dropping something. And one of the things that... Actually, no. Never mind. Forget that. That's a lie. That's Flutterbyss. I'm mistaking the two. You can like link an ES or something to Flutterbyss to get you some more Divinity Pearls. I don't know. But Kilroy... Balloons are also... Yeah, you can also use balloons. You can use Kilroy. One of the Equinox bonuses for Kilroy actually does give you a chance to drop Divinity Pearls, Class Pearls, that stuff. So you can level up your skills level up cooking to level 500 at least. If you have a bunch of balloons, you can use them too. Balloons are kind of useless. You can get balloons in Alchemy as well as the level up gift additionally. So you can get some free balloons here. It's 7 every single day or so. So you can start stacking those up, get that up if you can. Get level 500 cooking for that skill efficiency. Sailing. Finished with sailing. Cool. One thing that I'm doing now that depends how sweaty and how often you want to play the game in regards to sailing, is I'm trying to get all of my boats to Dreadnought boats level 300 because there is a tome progress for total like boat levels. So something you can do, you can go back to sailing, go to the earlier islands, get your boats up to level 300, just to eke out a little extra points for your tome. Hey Marla, I'm doing great. How are you? Yeah, level 200, 200, 200. I mean, boats aren't bad. I mean, you finish sailing, so you don't necessarily need to do that. But if you do... Oh, you need the achievement? What achievement is that? Level 100, 20, level 15 captain. Sure. Sneaking. I think you know how to do sneaking. I don't really... Plus on talent level. Oh, this one. Oh. Yeah, you should do that. That's pretty important. I didn't realize that was an achievement. Oh my god. Anyways, on to sneaking. Sneaking is, I mean, you've quote unquote finished sneaking, so to speak. I I don't know if you're in Mastery or not, but the best thing for you to aim for is obviously Mastery 1 and 2. Mastery 3, I don't know if it's possible, but it's more possible now than it was before. It was practically impossible before the land rank update. With the land rank update and the sneaking bonus it provided you, I'd say it's feasible. Master rank 3. Master rank 2 is something you can try to aim for. Obviously, thing for you to try to upgrade Way of Stealth. This is like your base stealth. This is how everything starts scaling. For your characters, make sure that you're doing a mix of Rosary and Veil, and your gemstones as well are going to be a big focus for you. Like getting 1,000 of each of them first is a great starting point, and then grinding them out for a little extra stealth, Jade Gain, damage to doors, etc. is going to help a lot with your progression. But definitely Way of Stealth is really, really good. Way of Haste or Sneaking XP is always great because that increases your stealth as well. Getting more Nunchuck to break through the doors, getting more charms, more charm level, more gemstone level, the mastery loot level as well. All that really, really good. Helps you upgrade your characters. Don't also sleep on the gold, like the coins that you get here. Also, a really great way to increase your account progression is the gold charms. Don't sleep on these. Definitely a great thing to do to try to eke out some more progress for your account. Beanstalk. Okay. You have a few meals that are relatively easy to grind out. A few of them being the skill ham. You have the defense, the pie things, and the golden peanuts are actually not that hard to grind out. Let me show you real quick how you can get to 100,000 peanuts like relatively easily. I forgot what the recipe is. 100 peanuts, 50 gold bars. Hot dog, copper ore, bleach logs. I forget where my food is stored. Okay. Just FYI, this is widely used by the community. It is not noted as a bug, so you are safe to use this. Everyone is practically using this. You can use this. Hold down left click. This is like PC exclusive. Hold down left click. Alt tab to a different tab. And then continue about your day. And I'm crafting peanuts in the background with stuff from my inventory. Anyways, I'll continue the review and we'll come back to that to see how many peanuts I have. So you definitely want to get this to 100,000 stack on the beanstalk and drop it as soon as you can. Very, very good. Gives you a ton of mining efficiency, especially since you're getting to the point where you want to reprint. This is definitely something you want to aim for. Similarly, with the World 4 gold food, you just need to farm this on World 4 with like, I would recommend clammies, obviously, to get you more fishing efficiency, to get you higher prints. Since you're an hourly clicker, some things you want to focus on. There are some bubbles you can aim for that are really, really good to hourly click. The first one is going to be Penny of Strength to get you more money percent. You can do this if you want, if you have the skilling efficiency for it. There is Dropping Loads. This gives you more drop rate. This is like, I'm at like 39% drop rate, so you can eke out some more drop rate here. You can also do, I'm not kidding here, you can do Shackeracy if you want. You can also do, yeah, honestly, those are the only really good ones. So yeah, you can reprint for those, hourly click those, get you more money percent, or get you more accuracy just for the memes. Up to you, whatever you'd like to do. Let's go check on that. Still crafting. Let's go Alt Tab again. Go back to summoning. You finished this. There's nothing to talk about here. Just be mindful that there is a tome thing for just upgrading summoning upgrades. So be sure to like obviously buy your familiars, get your summoning levels up because they do scale star sign percent or star sign bonuses. Increase these to get you more tome progress. It'll get you like 1 or 2 points over the course of like a week or so. So upgrading everything that you possibly are able to upgrade will get you some more points, which could translate to more all stat, more drop rate, more damage, ranking on the tome, etc. Farming. Okay, this is the big one. So farming got a big update today. Holy shit, you're at level 17 land plots. I don't need to talk to you. You're fine. You know what you're doing. Probably something to focus on is going to be Product Doubler. Product Doubler, don't sleep on this, is actually really, really huge. This will give you a ton more crops and make it a lot easier to get to, firstly, your 1k stack, then your 100k stack. This just makes it able to collect less, especially with the land rank bonuses. You have to collect even less if you do get this up. I think it's possible. If you do get your stacks up to 1k, then 100k, you can probably grind this out to 200% to get you 3 times crops. Also, Idleon Toolbox does show, does calculate how many crops you are actually gaining after the product doubler if you can guarantee it. So, oh, looks like I'm done crafting peanuts. Look at that. I just crafted 620,000 peanuts just AFK, not doing anything. So, there you go. Go and do that on your character. Anyways, Toolbox does show you, if you have over 100% or over 200%, you can actually, it'll actually tell you how many crops you have to collect. As of right now, it hasn't updated for land rank yet. Wait, hold on. Hold on, did it update already? Holy shit. Anyways, it does show you after product doubler how many crops you're getting. So definitely use this use Toolbox. It'll show you how many crops you have to collect just if you want to min-max your time. There was a spreadsheet. However, since land rank came out, it's kind of broken, so I wouldn't recommend using it. I'm not going to link it or anything, but it's what I was using to kind of keep track of how many crops I needed to upgrade, or how many magic beans I needed, so on and so forth. The only thing it doesn't have, the crop predictor obviously doesn't work. The speed predictor doesn't work because it doesn't factor into account how much land rank actually provides. So yeah, farming, keep on the grind. Product doubler is going to be your next big thing to try to aim for. Nutritious soil is also going to be something to do for. I saw you mentioned that you're currently on the grind back to 1k like I am, which is not a problem. Probably the big thing for you to focus on as well going back to is going to be enhanced deeds. Trying to get this up as high as possible because this now gives you rank EXP when a crop is collected, which means you get more ranks, which means you get more overgrowth chance, you get more crops, you get more evolution chance, you get more other stuff. So definitely go and do that. Focus on enhanced deeds, focus on product doubler, focus on smarter seeds actually if you want more cooking speed, because this little shout out for those who don't know, for all my Idleonians that don't read, say hi in chat. Read this right here. This meal cooking speed bonus doubles, triples, quadruples, it multiplies every 50 levels of farming that you have. So with land rank coming out, with the bonuses to EXP that we now have, with the amount of magic beans that you can grind and get into EXP GMO, in addition to smarter seeds, you can massively increase your meal cooking speed because you can very, very easily get to like level 2, 250, 300 farming just by doing the grind and trying to grind out the crops. So you can get a ton, and I mean a metric fuck ton of meal cooking speed because of this meal alone. So definitely something you want to focus on as well. So don't neglect that. Hopefully that's helpful. Just to give you some insights. This is some very, very early knowledge. So you're doing your grind. Looks like you have some 100k crops. You're doing good. You're back on the grind there. So keep that up. Yeah, I think honestly your next big thing now that your end game is going back to skilling. So definitely get your tools up. Refocus your atoms away from some of the earlier stuff and start focusing on things like Tree Sleeper, things like Fly and Mind. If you are able to hourly click some of the fish things, dropping loads is a great one to do for more drop rate. But trying to reprint because you're far overdue for a reprint, having been 76 days, and how much scaling efficiency has come out. So definitely reprint. Don't feel bad about reprinting. You are losing a 3.8x multiplier, but that being said, you can probably gain a lot doing that. So hopefully that helps, man. Oh yeah, also don't forget the Crop Evo Chance Cropius Mapper. Anyways, there was that. Thanks, Zebra, for the Idleon account. Really appreciate it. Thank you guys for watching on YouTube. As always, remember to like, comment, and subscribe, and I really appreciate it. Have a good one, guys.